If you know me, then you know that when it comes to the kitchen, I like things quick, simple, easy, but sometimes people want things to be a little bit more fun, they're a little bit more fancy, and they want recipes. I hear ya. If you are looking for recipes to spice up your starch solution life, you're in the right place. I'm giving you 3 of them today. Let's do it. Woo! Hello my honeys, it's Emmy. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Emmy. I'm a nutritionist and the creator of the Slim on Starch program. If you want to work with me as well as a mindset coach and a nutrition coach, go to healthyemmie.org or just click the link in the down bar. And today I am going to be sharing with you 3 starch solution recipes. Let's do it. The first recipe that I'm going to get started on is my go-to chili recipe, and we're gonna add some celery in there. What? Celery and chili? This is why this chili is thebomb.com, because it is loaded with vegetables. I'm actually gonna bring this over to my significant other's house after I film this video and give it to non-meat eaters, I was about to say. Non-vegans, I'm giving it to meat eaters to watch the football game. So that is how you know that this is approved by omnivores and vegans alike. You do not have to be just a crazy veggie eater like me and you in order to enjoy this. This is going to the boys as well. And they're getting their veggies in. So I'm gonna start out with some celery. And as a disclaimer, I really don't that is hot, sir. That is hot. Oh, he got me with the claws. I do not do much measuring when it comes to being in the kitchen. I just don't. So I'm just gonna do, what feels right here, and we're gonna roll with it. So I have chopped up a bit of celery here. That looks good to me. This is the thing about being on a plant-based diet and making these recipes. It is so forgiving. It's not like with meat where you have to make sure that you're not gonna give anybody salmonella. When you're cooking with plants, it's all good in the hood. So I'm also going to use an onion. All right, I'm gonna use this full onion. And a hack, take the bag that the onion came in and make it your discard bag for easy cleanup. When I ordered all this on Instacart or on Whole Foods Amazon, the woman said, "Do you have rabbits?" No, I am the rabbit. And I just realized that I chopped up this celery and didn't remove the leafy parts. So I'm now manually removing the leafy parts. They'll wilt down anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. But see, even I am not perfect at this. All right, so we're gonna chop all these up. All right, and then the last thing that I'm going to chop up is sweet potato. So I am not peeling this potato. I'm just gonna be cooking it as is. You wanna make sure that when you are chopping all of these up, that everything that you're chopping is about the same size so that it cooks evenly. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I have my Dutch oven that I cook absolutely everything in. I'm going to take all these veggies and I'm just gonna add them into the Dutch oven. And I'm gonna saute these babies up. While that is heating up, I'm going to take some crushed tomatoes, some corn, and I found this at Whole Foods. Let me show you. That looks great, doesn't it? Wow, look at this lighting. I do this for a living. I can't figure out the lighting. So we're coming back over here. I found this organic bean trio at Whole Foods. I'm really excited about it because it's all of the beans that I would normally put into this chili, but I only have to buy 1 can. It's the little things, huh? So I have got the organic bean trio, which all you need to buy is, I just lucked out by finding this, but it's just black beans, pinto beans, and kidney beans. You could just buy all 3 of those. Or if you get lucky and you find, okay, this can opener from the dollar store is garbage. All right. Okay, then I have some corn, some canned corn. All right, things are heating up over here. I'm gonna get a glass of water, and I'm gonna use this water to just prevent this from sticking. So you don't have to use oil. You hear me? You can use water. So I've got my beans, I've got my corn, or as my dad says, con. Okay, this can opener is on thin ice. There we go. I'm a little bit nervous about this can opener continuing to be effective. My hand is cramping. Oh my Lanta. Gotta take a break. This can opener is killing me. And I got more cans to open, honey. I guess we're doing it like that. I want to wait until these onions are translucent before adding in everything else, which are my beans, my corn, my crushed tomatoes, and then some spices. All right, the onions are looking translucent, so I'm going to add in the crushed tomatoes. This is a 28-ounce can. Also adding in corn and black beans. And then I'm gonna add in 3-bean trio. All right, let's mix these guys all up. And I'm gonna add in some spices. I don't have chili powder, but you're gonna need about a tablespoon of chili powder. And then I'm gonna add in some onion powder, some garlic powder, some oregano, or as my dad says, oregano. And I'm just gonna eyeball it. So I have this over medium heat. I'm gonna put a lid on it and let it cook for about 25 minutes. Hey, by the way, if you are enjoying this video, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe. It really supports my channel. Alrighty, while the chili is cooking, we are moving on to the next one, honey. And the next one that we are going to be doing is this beautiful, let me hit that record button, cauliflower cheese sauce. On this plant-based diet, we are not eating cheese, but we have this delicious cheese sauce recipe that is made from potato, cauliflower. Your whole family's gonna love it, all right? So first I have about 4 ounces of gold potato, and I just steamed this in the microwave, and now I'm going to peel away the skin. Just kind of a fun activity. You could involve the kids in this and ask the kids to peel away the skin for you. Make sure that you do it when the potato is not hot anymore. Don't need anybody calling child services on me for suggesting that you hand a hot potato to your children. All right, so the potato has been peeled. I just threw this in the microwave for a few minutes to cook it. And I'm gonna add it into my little blender here. Beauteous. I love potatoes. Then I am taking some cauliflower. I just steamed this cauliflower in the bag. Could it be any easier? This is about 10 ounces of cauliflower. I'm gonna add this in to the blender. I'm going to take the juice of a half of a lemon, and then I'm going to take this spice mix. Now I'm gonna put the exact measurements that go into the spice mix up on the screen here. I'm gonna pour that in, and then I'm also going to add in about a half a cup of nutritional yeast. All right, let's blend this baby up. It smells so good. And there we have, folks, some lovely, beautiful, gorgeous, delicious. Look at that. Ooh, hot off the press. Now, this recipe, you could dip your potatoes in it. You could mix this up with rice and have some cheesy rice. You could put it on top of your veggies. Some people like it saucy, honey. And if you like it saucy, I got the sauce. That really is good. Woo, it's spicy. Heck, you could even put this on top of the chili. Speaking of the chili, I should probably stir it up a little bit. Woo! Yeah, baby. Turn that down a little bit, actually. Just let it simmer. Beautiful. You know, I was making my chili and I was like, I feel like something's missing. It was the peppers. I usually add green peppers to my chili, but I thought, oh, I have these leftover peppers, so I'll just use those. I forgot to use them, so I'm gonna add them in now. Totally fine. Never too late. Make sure you have 2 bell peppers. Mine are going in now. Better late than never, a wise man once said. One of the best parts about the plant-based lifestyle as we head into recipe number 3 is the mix and match potential of plant-based foods. So for recipe number 3, I'm going to be showing you one of the principles that I carry forth with how I eat, which is being able to mix and match things and have slop. Now, when I say slop, don't think of the Big Brother slop. Any Big Brother fans out there, by the way? When I say slop, I mean let's take everything that's in this kitchen and let's make something absolutely delicious. Let's make a flavor blast out of it. So I'm gonna be taking the chili that we've been making, and I'm also going to take the cheese sauce that we just made and show you how we can put these together to create something delicious. You don't have to recreate the wheel here when you're making your recipes throughout the week. Make something like the chili, make something like the cheese sauce, and then learn how you can take the other stuff that you have in your kitchen, whether it be potatoes or rice or quinoa, and make a new meal number 3 by combining the two. So for meal number 3, we're gonna be making the exploding sweet potato. So we are going to start with you guessed it, sweet potato. And this is one that I have baked in the oven prior to filming this video. I poked it with holes, put it in the oven at 375 for about an hour. I put some tin foil below it because it will get ooey and gooey and it will start to smell. It will start to smell good, but it will start to smell. And what we are going to do here is we're going to cut open this here sweet tater. This is actually a Hannah yam, but you can use any type of sweet potato that you enjoy. The Hannah yams are so beyond delicious. We're just gonna start to sort of cut it open like you Brits would a jacket potato. And then we're gonna take some of the chili that you've already made and prepped for the week. We're gonna do a very sneaky maneuver here. We are going to place it on top of the potato as such. Then we're gonna take some of this lovely cheese sauce that we just made. We're gonna put a dollop of that on. And if that was not just an explosion, I mean, so here's the thing that I'm trying to get across here, because how delicious and gorgeous does this look? And if we really do an in-depth analysis of this, we have so much going on here. We have this gorgeous sweet potato. We have all these different flavors in the chili. We have another sweet potato. We've got corn, we've got beans, we've got peppers, we've got the cheese sauce on top of there. And you see this and you say, whoa, that person's a chef. How long did this take me to assemble just now? Approximately 30 seconds, because of the prep work that was done ahead of time. So because the chili was already made, because the cheese sauce was already made, because the potato was already made, I just put this together, which this would cost you about $23 at a fancy restaurant. I put it together in 2 seconds from stuff that was already made ahead of time. So make your chili ahead of time, make your cheese sauce ahead of time, make your potato ahead of time so that you can have an exploding sweet potato. And you know, people are gonna wanna share with me. I just don't share, really don't. If you made it to the end of the video, comment explosion so that I know that you're a healthy honey. I love you, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah! Woo!